Guys, it really is. It really is a war on masculinity today. Like, it really, really is. But we all know, women know, that we need masculinity. We need masculine men. But yet, there's a war on it. So when you are that, when you do come correct, when you do have good morals, boundaries, integrity, and honor, it's met with hate. I can't make this up. You see it plain as day all the time. And I'm not saying there's not women out there that's not attracted to you, because that is not the truth. There is a lot. But there's still a war on masculinity. Like, no one shames a woman for being feminine. That is good job, a round of applause. And so isn't a masculine woman, good job, a round of applause. But when it comes to us, we get met with a lot of hate because we are so well put together. It causes problems, bro. We run into them all the time. It's like people is looking at you with their eyes saying F you for being who you're supposed to be, because I'm not who I'm supposed to be. F you, cold shoulder. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to look at you and stuff like this. This is what is going on today. It is a war on masculinity, and it's worse in some places than others. Where I come from, it's not horrible. I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, it's horrible where I come from. It's not horrible. It's about medium ranged. About medium. But in other places, bro, oh, it's bad. No, it's bad in other places. But worldwide, there is a war on masculinity. Even a lot of men are against men. But honestly, these aren't even men who's against real men. We can't call them men. We don't claim them. Same as the feminists. We don't claim them as women. There's people in this life that get it right. And the ones that are getting it right are going to flourish, are going to succeed. And the rest of the world that is such a mess is going to fall, and they're going to hate on us. So it is a war. There's gender wars, there's all kinds of wars going on. There's real wars going on. But in all, majority of society does hate modern men who are actually men who have actual masculine frame and energy. Hate. You see it. You see it in people's body language. You see it in people's eyes. You see the way they look at you, bro. The way they act around you, the way they behave. A few weak men can talk amongst each other. When you come around, it's like there's a problem. Because you are masculine. They are feminine little sissy cats. You're not going to be accepted into their little dub world. You shame, you put these people to shame. You make them feel shame because they're not who they're supposed to be. So it's the people who get it right in life that's not going to hate on one another. The people who get it right in life are going to flourish. one way or the other. They're going to flourish. But when it comes to modern men, bro, they're hated the most. This is not a poor me video. I don't really feel that many effects from this. I just know what goes on in the world. And I do get hated on, but like, it's nothing I can't handle. It's nothing crazy. Crazy things have happened. And I know what it's like. And I see certain things. But I don't want to make this a poor me video. It's not really about me in general. It's what I see. It's what I know that is actually going on. Like, I talk to girls, shit goes down, not everything pans out the way it's probably supposed to, but yeah, I'm not going to say we're hated by every single person on earth, because that's not the truth. Like I said, the people who get it right are going to be with the people who get it right, because most of society is not getting it right. You have to stand for something. As a man or a woman, you have to stand for something. And when you don't, you're just going to be whoever, whatever, doing whatever, and nothing's going to make sense. Your life's not going to make sense. That's why all these people are hating, bro, because we make our lives make sense because we can stand for something. We are actually the people we're supposed to be. We are becoming the people we're supposed to be. Everyone else is just a crab in the bucket. But we're being the people we're supposed to be. And that's why we're the ones that get the hate. Because we put others to shame who was not being who they're supposed to be. It just adds up. What I'm saying just adds up. It's what it is. It's what it is. So, I'm telling you, bro, every now and again, you come around people, you can easily have a conversation. Plain as day, clear as day. You can easily have a conversation with the people around you. And some people you come around, bro, they're just triggered. But this never happens. Like, women don't typically get this. But we do. Women support women. Men support women. Women don't support men. Men don't support men. I say this for the most part. Men who are living their potential get hated on the most. That's the whole point of this video. Modern men who are living up to their potential or are doing something good with their lives get hated on the most. It could come from your own damn family for some of you. It could come from your so-called friends or your friends group. Because once upon a time you kind of fit in more with them, but you're going to veer off into a real man because you've done the real work. You have become. They did not. They are threatened by your existence. They are threatened by your growth. Life just started whenever you became a young adult. For them, oh, I'm an adult now. Never change. Life's just starting, buddy, and you're never going to change. Life's just starting and you're never going to change. You're never going to do anything. That is when you start. That is when you learn. That is when you earn. That is when you lead by example. You don't give up. You're going to go through a crazy time. My life was crazy, bro, in my early 20s. It was insane. Because I'm actually becoming, and no one else around me is. I was like the only one. I used to be in the friends groups, bro, go to parties. We used to rent cottages, like me and a group of friends. A group of girls would come. And it's like we got 4 to 5 guys, 4 to 5 girls. We're having a good time. We're partying, all this normal stuff. But all of a sudden, it comes to an end. Because I hit that certain age where it's like, it's time to go. It's time to become. All this stuff, it's fun while it lasts. Guess what? Nothing lasts forever. Those fun times, the party and the chaotic times, it's fun while it lasts. Does not last forever. And if you think it does and you're going to keep living that life, you're not going to change and you're going to be a bum in society. So you must change. You must become. And the people that do are going to get hated by society the most. We are going to get hated the most. This is how it works, guys. We're actually becoming. We're not doing nothing too crazy. We're disciplined. We're focused. We're becoming. We're not doing anything too crazy. But doing what you're supposed to be doing is enough to get hated on in this modern society. Almost no men are going to support you as a man. Almost no women's going to support you. There's going to be a bunch that's like attracted to you and stuff like that, and some's even going to hate and all this kind of stuff, and it's going to be crazy. I did go through a period of my life where I received a lot of hate. Because it's like, this guy's trying. This guy's getting after it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Everyone points the finger at the guy that's actually doing what he's supposed to be doing. Oh my goodness. It sounds fucking believable, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Never doing what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Oh my God, it's forbidden. It's literally forbidden in society for the most part, bro. Look around you. Look around you, bro. Oh boy, did we get a lot of surprises. Did we ever get a lot of surprises, bro? When I was younger, compared to who I am right now and what I know, I never thought the world and things would be this way. I didn't think. I actually thought most people's going to live up to their potential. How wrong was I? The reason you might think that when you're young is because you're going to do it and you know you're going to do it. So you think everyone else is going to do it too. And you realize how different you are as time goes on. You start to realize that most people don't live up to even close to what they're supposed to live up to. Therefore, the ones that do, and the ones that are on their way to doing so, are going to get the most flack. And it's typically the modern male. And let me tell you something else. Nobody gives a flying F about the man who is not doing anything, who is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Nobody cares. You're literally invisible. But guess what? When you're living up to your potential, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you are very visible. Not invisible, you're very visible. And guess what? It triggers society because you're not normal. Like you are, but you're not. You're literally who you're supposed to be. Well, that's how up this world is. Just because you take care of yourself, just because you're fit, just because you're smart, just because you have a good head on your shoulders, you know what you're doing, you're disciplined, you're dedicated, just because of these things, you're looked at as not normal, but to me, it's normal. For crying out loud, we got to call ourselves not normal nowadays because look how the world is. It's easy to be special. It's easy to be brilliant. It's easy to be on top of your game. Because almost nobody's consistent. Almost nobody's disciplined. Almost everyone is just a fucking cucumber, bro. Cucumber. It's easy. Like, I don't understand how people don't want to come around and talk about ideas and talk about vision and talk about, bro, we're going to do this and this and this and this and this and that too. And get together and work together and stick together. And I don't understand. Where's everybody at? Probably somewhere petting their dog. I don't know. Or talking to some girl on Snapchat, which ain't gonna last, and everything else. Where's everybody at? What's everybody doing? Nobody really wants it. I always have. I was the 18-year-old trying to get my friends up off the couch. Bro, let's go. Let's go play squash. Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the steam room, the sauna, the hot tub. Let's go to the gym. What are we doing? No, not today, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, how could I possibly feel any other way when I feel what I feel on the inside? Powerful. Ruthless. I'm just getting back from the gym right now. Coming down. But I just don't understand how people don't stay true to their hardwiring nature, because I do. I feel how I feel. I'm not going to fit in with people, bro. I'm not going to fit in with just anybody and just follow anybody and do dumb things all the time. Like, I feel powerful. I have to fulfill my power. I have to fulfill who I am as a person. There's nothing else I want to do. I don't care about anything else. And fulfilling who you are and being who you're supposed to be is a variety of different things. It's not just your work. It's not just your business. It's not just your purpose. It's a whole bunch of things. Continuing your bloodline. Getting with the right partner. Having the right circle of people around you. Some of your work, some of your business, some of your purpose, your passions, your missions, whatever it might be. It's a whole bunch of things. And nothing matters more to me than fulfilling all these things. Nobody else, almost nobody else thinks this way. There's people that do, and a lot of you that are watching this video probably do. But when it comes to most of the world, bro, no one has a sense of urgency almost. Like, they're just gone. And the people that do have a sense of urgency, the people that do have higher power, higher purpose, that are living true to who they are being hated on the most. AKA the modern man who was doing it right, who was actually a man who's doing it right and is not going to give up. He's on the pursuit. He's not to be with. That's who's hated the most. Not just any male. The modern man who is doing it right, there's no one more hated than that guy. He's loved too, but there's going to be a lot of hate from all these cucumbers. That's what it's going to be. And like I said, for the others, who's doing it right, who's doing the right things, are not going to hate a person like that. No one hates a woman for anything, bro. You could be a hoe on the side of the street. You could be living in your femininity, the best woman that's possibly ever existed. You could be a masculine chick. You could be overweight, obese, to the point where you step into a pool and the water just overflows. You could be whatever you want as a woman, and you're just not hated on. At least not intensely, by a lot of people. It just doesn't exist. But it does exist for men. It absolutely does. Women support women, men support women. Nobody supports men besides a very, very few. And that's the truth. Men that get it right, men that get the job done, men who are supposed to be who they are. They get loved by some, hated by many. And that's the way it is. This is society. This is what we're in. I can talk to older people the best out of anybody else. Young people are terrified of me, are intimidated. There's the odd one that can talk to me, the odd one. They're probably going to be a bit special themselves because they have a good head on their shoulders being young. But I can typically talk to older people very much so easier than young people, even people my age and younger. Like, we're talking 40, 50, 60-year-old people. Like, I can talk to them the easiest. because you're kind of on that level maturity-wise. Young people ain't even fucking close. People your age ain't even close. At least these individuals become more humble like when they get older. So you can talk to them because you are a person that's down to earth. And so ain't they. But all these others, no. They're hateful, they're lost, they don't know who they are, they hate on you because you have confidence, you have self-esteem, you have purpose, you have ambition, you have drive, you have a purpose. And they see that about you, they see that on you, they hate it. Because most people's lost, bro. Most people don't want to find out. You have to work your ass off every day. Like, you can't just live whatever, however. You have to have discipline. You have to be consistent. You have to break through those barriers where you didn't even know you could. And you're just always becoming. You're leaving whatever's behind just behind. You're just living every single day. As is. Those individuals are hated the most. And it's not even close. Because people who's succeeding in life, people who's doing it the best in life, are getting hated on the most. And it just so happens to be men as well, because no one cares if women succeeds. So happy for you. Men, you're not going to hear that. You'll hear it, just not much. There's actually women who have said that to me, like, I'm genuinely happy for you and stuff like this, and even a few younger girls that I've talked to and stuff like that, and it's good. It's just rare. Because most, bro, I'm telling you, bro, most is hate. Most people's gonna hate on you. They can't just see life for what it is. They can't be mature about things. They can't see that you have struggled to get to where you have been. They have their struggling to do if they're young. And that's the way it is. Not many people's gonna hate you when you're struggling. Not many. And as soon as you succeed, the hate comes. It's like you can never just win. That's the life of a modern man. And not everyone's going to hate you. I have to end it with that. Not everyone's going to hate you. You're going to get some love. But it's going to be more hate. It's just the way it is. No.